Today I'm going to review the New King James Version, Woman After God's Own Heart Bible. This is by Kregel, I believe is how you say the publisher's name. Sorry if I butchered that. Here you can see on the spine we have Woman After God's Own Heart Bible, New King James Version, and Kregel here on the spine. And this is the berry imitation leather cover. So it has this nice flowered design here on the front, perimeter stitching. We have one purple ribbon, silver gilding on the pages, and it's a paste down liner. This is a really beautiful Bible. This has kind of like a pink berry colored theme throughout. And they also have a floral and a teal in the imitation leather and a hardcover. So we start out here with the table of contents. And then there's a list of biographies of Bible women. So being that this is a Woman After God's Own Heart Bible, it definitely focuses on the women and the women in the Bible, and looking at the Bible from a female perspective. So we have an invitation to become a woman after God's own heart, article on that. And then the features you'll find in this Bible. So there's an introduction to each book. There's truths for you, which I really like. After each book, there's a bullet point list. We'll say like your truths from Genesis, or your truths for you from John, or whatever book you were in. There's biographies of prominent women of the Bible, and then there's snapshots of lesser known women of the Bible. So the snapshots are a little shorter because obviously we don't know as much about those particular women, but it's nice to have them included. We have God's wisdom on life challenges. So those are full-page reflection articles, just to give advice and assurance for facing challenges that we face as women. And there's 26 of those. God's whispers of wisdom. So you'll just see throughout the Bible, it will say for your heart and mind. It just gives you a little paragraph there about something encouraging about daily life or family life, spiritual life. There's daily devotional readings, so you can read through this Bible in a year, and it will take you, each day you'll have a daily devotional reading to go along with the scripture that you're reading. And it will tell you what verses and chapters to read. There's favorite verses in here, so there's 250 highlighted verses. They're highlighted in kind of a pink color, and those are what the editor, Elizabeth George, chose as important verses. So then there's an article called What is the Bible? Kind of goes through and breaks that down. Sorry, excuse my one-handed page turning here. We have looking for answers. So this is a nice section, like say you were thinking about emotional health. So the Bible has answers for your struggles with, and then it goes through emotional health, anger, anxiety, a broken heart, depression. It just gives you verses you can read or look up. Goes through home and family, spiritual life, relationships. So just a whole bunch of different real life topics that you can look up and see scripture for. We have a preface to the New King James Version. And then we get into the Old Testament. Okay, so here is a book introduction. This is Genesis. So it gives you a theme, the date it was written, or the author, the setting, talks about it a little bit, and then it'll break it down, like where to find it. So Genesis is a story of creation, the first prophecy about Jesus, the account of Noah, gets into Abraham, Jacob, Joseph, just tells you where in the book to look if you're looking for a specific person or topic. And there's a quote, Finding God's Heart, to introduce the book. Okay, and then we get into the scripture. So this is a nice, readable 10-point font. It is double column, and you can see we have that pink color for the names of the book, the chapter numbers, and the headings. You're also going to see this pink/berry-ish color throughout the Bible with the devotionals, the articles, and just any extra material that comes with it. So this, if you were going to do a read-through of this Bible, this is day 1. So that is the devotional. It tells you what to read, Genesis 1-3, and then it also gives you the page number for the next devotional. Here we see one of the For Your Heart and Mind articles on the power of prayer. These are nice and short, just a little nugget of wisdom. This is one of the profiles of the women of the Bible. This is obviously a well-known woman. We know more about her. This is Eve. So it gives you a verse. It gives you notable accomplishment, the meaning of her name, the main text, a little history, her story, and just some more facts about her. So those are 2 pages. Okay, here you can see highlighted in the pink one of the key verses. Another For Your Heart and Mind article. This is day 2's devotional if you were reading through the Bible in a year. And this is one of the articles of the lesser known women. So this is Ada or Ada. It tells you where to find her, gives you just a little information. And another lesser known woman article on Noah's daughters-in-law. Okay, here's another full profile. This is on the Shunammite woman. And this again, these are a little longer for the more well-known characters. 2 pages. And this shows you what I was saying earlier about the truth for you. So at the end of every book, there's a truth for you. This is truth for you from 2 Kings. And it just gives you like a bullet point list of lessons that you can get from that particular book. That's truths for you from Jonah. Okay, and then as we get into the New Testament, this is a black letter text. You can see here's another daily devotional. Okay, as we get to the end of the Bible, then we have a Read the Bible in 1 Year plan. So this is the plan that's throughout with those daily devotionals. It gives